Live right now, split down the middle. Florida just hours away from picking a governor, and the race is a dead heat.
If the latest polls are any indication, we may still not have a winner at this time tomorrow night. Good evening. I'm Meredith McDonough.
And I'm Brett Conley. The new Quinnipiac University poll shows Charlie Crist with 42% of the vote and Governor Rick Scott with 41%.
Both candidates held rallies tonight in Orlando. We have team coverage. Bob Keeling was with Rick Scott, but we begin with Amanda Ober live at UCF. Amanda.
Political analysts say that voter turnout will be key in determining who wins this nail-biter of a governor's race. Both candidates have been pushing college students to mobilize and cast votes. And tonight here at UCF, Charlie Crist brought in one of the Democrats' more popular weapons for drawing a crowd.
A great president and a great friend of Florida, President Bill Clinton.
For his very last campaign stop, former Governor Charlie Crist appeared before several hundred college students at UCF. The big draw for the event, President Clinton.
I want to thank Charlie Crist for running, for going up against this amazing money machine that's been raining down on him.
Clinton made a point to praise UCF and the surrounding high-tech corridor, saying Crist is the candidate who will fight for education and help create jobs.
We are going to work together and we are going to grow together. That's what Charlie Crist means to you.
Clinton spoke for only about 10 minutes. Both Crist and Clinton asked the students to take 5 friends to the polls. With the governor's race such a nail-biter, turnout is everything.
If we vote, we win. And that's the truth.
The Democrats hope the students at the rally caught some enthusiasm.
I got a selfie. I'm so happy.
Mirage Hake was over the moon about his photo with President Clinton and says on Election Day he will be voting and bringing friends.
I love Bill.
Former Governor Crist spent the first part of today in South Florida. That's where the heart of the Democratic Party is most densely populated. Tomorrow he'll be in St. Petersburg. That's where his watch party is tomorrow night. I will be there and will bring you full coverage of a race that could go until the wee hours of the morning. We'll see. Live at UCF, Amanda Ober, WESH 2 News.
Governor Rick Scott knows how critical Central Florida is to his reelection.
He campaigned at Orlando's Harley dealership tonight and brought Republican star power with him.
The governors Bobby Jindal of Louisiana and Rick Perry of Texas both spoke. As WESH 2's Bob Keeling reports, it's a sure sign this race is of great national importance.
Tonight, an animated Rick Scott made his last best pitch for a second term with a little help from some neighbors to the west.
In 2 languages, Rick Scott outlined his plan for Florida if voters grant him a second term.
What's this election about? Is we will be #1 in job creation, the best place to get a job in the world. We are going to continue to cut taxes.
Pulled out a fan and plugged it in, and this
Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal took some shots at former Republican Florida Governor, now Democratic challenger Charlie Crist.
Maybe it was a good thing I didn't listen to Charlie. If I'd listened, I might have learned how to lose 800,000 jobs.
Texas Governor Rick Perry said Florida has become a far less attractive target to poach jobs and businesses from with Rick Scott in office.
I got faith in Florida. They know how to play football here, and they know how to create jobs.
Of the Scott supporters in the crowd tonight, Wiley Plummer says he came to tell the governor to drop the fees, making it harder for his Sanford business to thrive.
We need to get that little guy a little help.
As Governor Scott rides out this election eve, continuing to tout his economic record, he can only hope now that that will be enough to carry him to return to his job in Tallahassee. Reporting in Orlando, Bob Keeling, WESH 2 News on CW18.